Greetings, everyone. It is I, GX12, and I'm in trouble. I have lost my mind. That's what I can only describe. And I will show you what I mean. But I want you to take a close look at certain details to see if you notice anything. So follow me. Have you guys noticed anything different in this room? Do you notice anything different? Well, I'll tell you in case you don't know. I redone the whole room. And not just this room. I have redone my enchanting room and my bedroom. I have redone them all. Made this room more circular than it was before. Same with this room. Of course, I don't think there was that much of a change. I don't believe. But I had to take down my whole, and I do mean whole, chisel bookshelves out, which I have discovered you use Silk Touch and, well, it'll be safe, like glass. And then I had to take out all my storage chests, every single one. I had to kind of shift from things that was that way, one block over to this way. And I had to make this room circular too because, well, apparently I wasn't observant enough because I just had to because I could not stand my imperfections anymore. And it took almost a whole year, literally a whole year, and several survival videos since the start of this base to realize my mistake. And I had to correct it. Which, it is my bad. I am really, really, really sorry for that. But, at least by doing this, I was able to realize certain things in my storage that I end up wondering, why do I have it like this instead of make room for other things that, well, should be there. So I'm going to show you what I have made a new addition for. For example, I made room for a totem chest. Nothing but totems from my raid farm. Which, if you have your world set for hard, you'll get extra totems. Of course, it will be very painful to get extra totems. And pretty much over here, somewhere, I believe, let's see. Nope. Here. I made room for a potion chest. From all the potions I collected on my travels, or some from the witch, and some from piglins. But I've been talking on and on instead of getting down to other things. Like, for example, these heads. And these heads. Where did they also come from? Well, it's a funny story. But I'm going to show you where the punchline is at. Oh wait, that's a joke thing. Okay, scratch that. I will show you where the story starts. Ta-da! I know it's not much, especially this. I know that ain't much here. But, if I come over here, this whole platform right here, as you can already tell, it's nothing but obsidian. And the reason why I have obsidian surrounded by stone outskirts from my land and have a little platform for my bed and torch, it's because this is a charged creeper farm. And if you're wondering, what is a charged creeper farm? Well, I hope you already know it, but it's literally within the name. Every time a storm comes, a thundering storm, I will come out here, sit all day to all night, farming up charged creepers. And I use one of my second tridents with channeling enchantment on it, and I take it, hit this rod here, and if a creeper's near it, it gets struck by lightning. Hurts it a little, yeah, but it charged them up for a big bang. It literally takes all night before day that I can finally get a skeleton and a creeper. It was excruciating work. And now, on to another thing. I'm overpopulated. And if you're wondering what I mean by overpopulated, I mean there are some villagers with no jobs, and there's extra more that's been taking the original villagers' jobs. Like the Fletchers, the farmers, the brewers, all of that. I haven't locked down the... Oh, and the librarians too. But I haven't locked down the blacksmiths yet, because I didn't have enough iron, but thanks to my neighbor, he hooked me up with some extra more iron. So now I could trade with them if I want to. Plus, I had to go around finding my farmer villagers, which I'll name them pie farmers. It's because, well, he sell pie. And I love pumpkin pie because, to me, it's a better source of food. And pretty much as you can tell, I had to trade quite a bit of bread just to unlock this, and trade a lot of pies just to unlock the rest of this. Then trade cookies, cake. I end up with so much. Anytime there's a new farmer villager that ain't had a trade yet, I will be able to tell them apart easily. Now I gotta get these blacksmiths traded very soon, but probably not on this video. So, yeah. And quite frankly, I realized that I didn't really need blacksmiths. Mainly because I thought that I would need new diamond armor and new diamond tools. And I need blacksmiths because they sell both. And, well, yeah. When you go to die and lose all your valuables, they're hard to replace with making new armor and tools. So, that's why I try to not lose them. Plus, these blacksmiths are backups in case I do lose my armor and tools. I don't want to, but I have to. Now, I gotta show you something before I get too distracted on everything else. So let's get away from these creepy guys, and oh yeah, my neighbor dropped off his sniffer because he wants more seeds, and it's hard to get seeds in his little pen, so I told him to just drop them off here because I got a big walled off area, so the sniffer will be fine. I hope. He seems to be drawn out there, so there could be a seed out there that he wants. But anyway, let's go through this portal and show you the gold farm that I made. Because I've been wanting to show you for a while, and now is the time. So let me do a quick show and tell. Behold, my gold farm. Yes, it's a really big portal, and for good reason. I have watched a video on how to make this, and the tutorial is very helpful. Because I was able to make this with no problems, except for the portal being left up on all the time. Now, I have used this a lot. It has helped me get enough XP to enchant this armor, plus fix up my tools when they're, well, badly used. Especially my shovel. It became a lifesaver after that. And I will explain that reason a little later. But this gold farm has been very helpful, and I might leave a link to the video. So please keep a lookout on that on my comment section, because you guys are going to need this too. Especially if you manage to get diamond tools already and put mending on them. So this could be helped either in later game, early game, or late game. Whichever. Now to go down here and show you my system. Behold, the execution chamber. In it is one trident. Very low very low. It's got very low health, basically, but it's not going to use any up on this job. Now, I have two switches up here, one to turn this on, and one to turn on the portal. You always have to have these two on, but I have a third switch down here. This connects two hoppers together like so, giving off the clicking sound. And what it does, the gold swords will funnel overhead, go down into this little dropper here, and just drop nothing but gold swords. While everything else, like zombie flesh, gold nuggets, gold ingots, they'll all get funneled into here. Because, quite frankly, I might need zombie flesh for more trading on emerald parts from the brewers. The nuggets is to help me get more gold ingots, and well, the gold ingots is just to help me get more. So, pretty much before I do anything, like turn on the portal, I turn this on, then the execution chamber, then the portal. For this kind of sorting system, I'll also leave another link about it too in the comment section. So, and I gotta tell you, the combination between this and the gold farm is awesome, because I don't want to keep gold swords. I find them completely useless because, well, they're made of gold, and gold is really, really weak when used as a weapon, tool, and armor. Of course, they're pretty good for style like the trims. I mean, this is really awesome. But as a weapon and armor, no. I would never use it unless it's my only source for armor during the beginning. Then I have no choice but to take it. But beyond that, no. So, pretty much like I said, all the swords will get funneled into this fourth hopper row, drop down in the dropper. There's lava below that, so having this turned on will trigger the dropper, and, well, bye-bye swords. And I get to keep all the gold and the rotten flesh. I mean, I have it sorted like this. And this is how you're supposed to do it. 41 here, 3 blocks there, and 1 of whatever stackable item there. And there's always going to be 1 extra down in the hoppers, which is okay. I don't mind that. So it's always best to leave it. So that concludes this area. Let me show you another improvement I made, which is at the raid farm. A new addition that I made to this farm is, one, cleaning up all the banners because I don't need them anymore, is the milk bucket. I've been suffering potion effects from a witch for far too long. So I decided to equip this bucket in because, well, I need to get rid of the potion effects. And also, I have given this cow a name, as well as a grassy pen. His name is Anti-Witch Potion Effect Cow. I have no idea if I spelled it right or not, at least the witch one, but that's the cow's name. I might fix the spelling if I spell it wrong, so please let me know in the comments if I spelled it wrong. I could really use help to make sure if I made a mistake. Please be the extra eyes of observance for me. Anywho, I have made this pen for the cow, so anytime I need, milk to cure the witch potion effect, I always refill the cow and put it back here whenever I need it. Now, another thing I have changed is the villager's job. Yeah, I made him into a farmer. Okay. Whenever I need extra food in a hurry and I can't leave the raid to go get it, I just trade the emeralds I made for that guy. Another addition that I added to this farm is a door. Anytime I get stuck down here and I have no pearls to throw to get out, or a riptide trident, I have to dig in the wall and out just to get either out of the hole for safety or a little bit of a breather because, well, I ended up attacked by Ravagers and couldn't get out of it. So I put a door down there to help me get out of trouble. Since that's all for this area, let's get down to what I'm going to be building this video. And believe me, I'm going to show you what I have in planned. Now, as you can tell from this wool pattern here, I have designed a town square building. This literally lines up between this and this and that way perfectly. So I pretty much have some ideas that is gonna be awesome to do. And also another thing is I also got a cartography house right here. And I'm going to show you guys the resources for this one first. This is it. This is all I need. I might need some extra more, but who knows. But nothing compares the amount of this to the amount of that. If you're wondering what's in this chest, I will get to that just in a moment. First, this. This is the materials for 5 buildings. But the center one gets this materials. And what I'm going to show you is beautiful. And what I'm going to show you after I complete all this is what I have in store for the pillars to begin here and around is something that's literally have been hurting me during the whole time of gathering, smelting, and crafting. So I'll show you. Pottery. Nothing but chests full and a half full of pottery. It's these things that I've been working so hard on both gathering the clay, smelting the clay into bricks, and then gather the bricks into this. That's why I'm grateful for the gold farm, because my shovel was in the red zone. It was near a breaking point when I was harvesting clay. So with the farm, it repaired it easy. And, well, I'm going to show you one more thing that I made room for. I have extra bricks left over. And I decided to move the bricks from the building block chest to here with the other bricks. Because this is nether bricks, this is just bricks. So since they're identical, just put them in the same area. Now pretty much real quick, I gotta put these stones away because they're finally done being smelted. So I'm gonna put them over here. Now another thing I want to do, since I got great ideas since coming up with a build, is this. I technically still need the wolf farm, but not when it comes to black wolf. I mean, I got a lot of wool, so I'm hooked up. But I don't want this farm here anymore. So I figured on rebuilding the farm and literally redesign it all and place the farm somewhere else in this village, because I figured out how to fill in some of the gaps. If I build, instead of more jobs for my villagers, jobs that I won't need necessarily, then I could put automated farms in here. Like, bamboo, sugarcane, wool farm, pretty much all that. And the remaining spots that may not have a building, I'm gonna come up with new buildings or make the area look very pretty. Like remove all this because that's not pretty at all, or that. Remove it all and fill it in with nothing but grass or moss just to help it out. And for these farmers, I'm going to put a structure in front of here and move their composters to here. And this place, I'm still thinking on what to do. Even down here, I'm still thinking. And those guys are thinking of leaving. But it's pretty much work. And, I'm going to be taking down all of this extra moss and azalea trees. Take out all of it, because I don't need it here anymore. It was a nice addition during the start. But this, I gotta clear the space for my upper base. And I gotta clear that for another thing that I've been tossing up with. Would it be nice to have more storage or a little stall for my donkey and horse? Would that be nice? I don't know. I really don't know. So, without further ado, I must get on with, construction my two buildings. Well, actually, I'm going to be doing one this episode because I am missing one key ingredient for this. And I have to get it or probably leave it out. I don't know. So, I will build this probably in my next episode. So, for now, let's go over here. And let's start building. Hit it. finally finished. It took a while, but it's finally done. I'll give you the grand tour of it real quick. This is pretty much it. Now, it's not a lot fancier, or at least doesn't have a lot more interior, but what I plan on doing is have some random item frames here and there to hold up maps. And this one, I haven't completed it yet, but when I do, I'm going to have a map of a huge amount of area here. So let's go to my map in my room and update it. Ta-da! Look at it. It looks so weird. Here, let me zoom it up real quick. Check that out. It's pretty much a colorful circle. It's like my library house, but bigger and colorfuler. Actually, it makes my library house look a little dull. Whoops. But the point is, it is very nice. And I plan on decorating around it with some flowers, maybe some bushes, something like that. Now, thank you again for watching these videos, because I've been keeping an eye on the progress of viewers and comments. And I gotta admit, I really appreciate the comments on my Halloween shorts. It was very, very heartwarming. And I'd like to get some more. Please. And also, I want to hear you guys' ideas for some more buildings. Because I got an idea for a wandering trader shop, where every time a wandering trader would come in, I pull him over to his shop, and he's going to be, well, locked down by honey blocks, which I will gather up as soon as possible. Oh, and real quick, during my raid farm harvesting, I sadly lost my trident to a Vex. I don't know how it happened, but I had to replace it with one of my extras, and, well, this time, this trident comes with Unbreaking 3. So, until next time, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on notification bells so you never miss any more videos, or miss any future videos for that matter. So, this is GX12, signing off. Bye bye!